All right, so again, still at Growing the North. This time I got Kelsey. Normally you're behind the camera.
Normally.
Yeah, so
Try and make a point of staying behind there.
you're good on camera though. We've been interviewing mostly employers to talk about all of the opportunities in the region, and that's a message for job seekers. But really, I guess some important things we've been talking about too is a lot of the resources that are made available for the employers.
Yeah.
So the website, Work Northwest Alberta. The domain is worknwalberta.ca. And we've been highlighting, I guess, what the resources on there. Well, you talk a bit of.
Yeah. So there's from what I've gathered from all the people we've talked with, there's a whole slew of different kinds of tools that employers can use to their advantage. The county, for example, has taken the time to put together some extensive research on where to pull employee talent from. Where's the most welders going to school? Where are the most truck drivers going to school or looking for work? And they have that available for any employer that wants to get on board with Work Northwest Alberta to try and grow their workforce.
Yeah, and I'm just on their website right now in the workforce data drop down in the menu. And, if you're an employer and you're wondering about the projections for the amount of workers that are going to be required in a certain sector or industry, that information is there. If you're looking for engineers, where should you be recruiting your engineers across Canada? There's lots of information for that. And the thing about, I think sometimes it's overwhelming for employers, recruiters, is sorting through all of this data can be overwhelming and confusing. So there's a concierge service. So if you're an employer and you're looking for support, just reach out to through the website at Work Northwest Alberta. There's also a lot of tools where anything from slide decks and videos that you can share with prospective talent that you're trying to recruit to tell them about the region as well. Kelsey, you've been doing a lot of that video where you get to really showcase the stories of the region. What do you think is the standout story to tell about our region?
Oh man, there's pictures I've taken and there's videos I've done. Some of them even just the picture behind you there, the father and son. The father's 85 years old and they're just out fly fishing, having the best time of their life, just enjoying our region to the fullest. I spent time in agriculture and time at rodeos and time in businesses and just listening to people, and the general takeaway I've got is like, well, we had a 5-year plan and we're going on year 20, and it's from Clint at Calfrac to Vaughn, the CEO of Aquaterra. Same thing. We had a 5-year plan and we're going on year 15, year 20. It's this common theme that, you look at Grande Prairie, you go, it'll do for a bit. And then you're like, well, actually, this is home. And you just, you see it and you hear it from within all these stories that I've had the opportunity to tell.
You said something today in our conversations. We were talking about the quality of life. And I think a lot of people, if they're, come to the region, it's cold in Grande Prairie in the winter. Well, it's Canada. It's kind of cold everywhere. But, here we sort of think of the long winter months are sort of like the days of the week. And then there's the weekend. You work hard, you play hard. So I think Grande Prairie and region is a working community. If you're a hard worker, you're entrepreneurial, there's just so much opportunity here. But the trade-off with that is your quality of life when it comes time to play, especially in the summers. But even still with winters, we push back with that. There's so much activity with outdoor activities, from the ski hill to snowshoeing and sledding. There's such a sledding community out here as well too. Ice fishing, all of it.
All of it, yeah. Like you say, we work hard to play hard, and if you're the entrepreneurial type, it's so easy to surround yourself with more entrepreneurs to help bring you up. I myself, when I started my business, I had this whole system of great business owners and entrepreneurs that all started the same place I started, like nowhere. And they've brought it up to this, they're living their dream. You get to live your dream here. You get to make a great living and live a great life, whether you're an employee for a business and you make that great living and you go out on the weekends and you live that great life, or you're an entrepreneur and you get to make a great living, living a great life.
Yeah, so for the employers, that's our region, make a great living, live a great life. So we're encouraging you to use the tools from Work Northwest Alberta to tell that story. Again, I'll just go back to the website as well too. There's some opportunities with Work Integrated Learning where employers can work with Northwest Polytechnic to identify students to join them for work practicum sessions. There's possibly funding from the federal government to help offset that as well. And then you're getting the chance to recruit one of those youth as they're getting out of school. You can also post there's a job board as well. So if you go to the employer resources under Work Integrated Learning, this is where you can actually post some of those jobs that would be a good fit for the youth as well. We were on campus the other day interviewing those students. They're pretty sharp.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Look, and it's not a difficult, convoluted thing to be a part of. You know, if you've got the time to watch this far into this video, you've got the time to send the email to the folks with Work Northwest Alberta, and get on board. Like it's not going to take you any sort of time. You're not going to be waiting back and forth. There's no extensive forms you got to fill out. Like I want in.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Hit the website link. Recruiters, employers, lots of resources here. If you're not sure how to navigate, just reach out and someone will help you. We'll make sure you can find the talent you're looking for so you can expand, continue to innovate as entrepreneurs and grow a region.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right on.